for joining me for this Get Ready With Me featuring my October luxury beauty favorites. Going in with a quick base. Happy to be able to use this again since it is back in stock because I'm running low as well and I didn't want to use it all up if I couldn't get it back up. So this is the Luggage Water Fresh Tint. This is in medium plus. I'm gonna use my Shiseido brush for that. Just need a little hydration, so I'm going with the Byredo in Fantôme. Really soothing. Let's take a little of the Chantecaille Sheer Glow Rose Face Tint. You can also apply this over makeup too if you want a little bit of a glow. Just right under the eyes today. So I love this combo. This is the Chanel Le Beige Water Fresh Complexion Touch. So I love using that with the Chantecaille. That's not a new thing, but I just love using them together because I think they maximize each other. Just right under the eye. I'm gonna use this as a concealer today because I thought it actually looked quite nice when I used it the other day for a look. Since my tan is fading, going in with a bit of the Eye Base by Dior. So you can see that concealer is quite lightweight. You can see a little bit of discoloration through. That's okay though. We're gonna fix that in a little bit. So if you were like me and you have discoloration and sometimes it doesn't look perfect or you don't want to add as much, you can always fix it with powders. So I'm gonna go in with my powder, which, where is it? Oh, it's right here. I was looking for it earlier. Perfect Blur Powder, of course, by Chantecaille, as well as the Buff and Blur brush. A couple of concealers I'm gonna go in with though, La Prairie, of course. This lasts forever with as much as I use. I use very little. So this concealer right here. We also have the Clé de Peau concealer here in Mocha right here. Also broken capillaries, just need a little extra help there. We'll add more concealer in the corners here in a little bit. I'm gonna add the bronzer. We've got the Merit bronzer here. Not sure where my #1 brush went by Merit, but I'm gonna use this Chanel brush. Going with the Charlotte Tilbury powder. This is the Airbrush powder, the one that looks white in the pan, right in the front. So you can see how those powders really helped diminish the appearance of the dark spots. Let's go ahead with brows. I love this Chanel Brow Duo. I use the powder side mostly, and I do use little implements here. So quick and easy, and not at all shiny. So just remembering to start closer to the arch here, where it deposits more of the product, and then go forward from there because then it's not as dense and it doesn't look as harsh. And then I just take the excess and go in this direction. So when I use this Chanel product, I'll go in with the powder first and then I'll use the Dior brow. Starting at the arch. And I kind of lay it like this because it covers more space at once versus like direct. So on its side. Diorshow Pump and Brow. You can really see here in the front where that bone structure is just brought forward by that powder. It's so pretty. Okay, I want to try something that I saw Andrea Ali do on Instagram, and she has beautiful brown eyes, and she took a green eyeliner and did a really quick green look. I'm not going to do exactly that, but I want to take this green eyeliner and build using this Dior palette I haven't tried this yet, but I just want to see what happens. So I want to put the eyeliner down first, and I think she went in the waterline as well. So we're just going to line the entire eye, the waterline area, and then above a little bit as well, and then we're going to build. So I'm going to use this giant Chanel mirror. So first, going in the waterline, under, and then on top as well. This is the Hourglass waterliner, the Hourglass eyeliner in Forest. I'm wondering if I should pick up some other colors in this because it's such a pretty one. Now this does set really quickly, so I've got to work fast here. And maybe not like for a beginner with eyeliner, maybe not the best one because it sets and then it doesn't move. Or if you just want to use it as an eyeliner, but like this whole smudging thing, maybe not the best one to experiment with, but it'll stay for sure. Well, actually, that's quite pretty by itself, but we are going to use the eyeshadow as well, but that's pretty. I like that a lot. This would be a great eyeliner to travel with because you could just line or you could build a whole look like this. It's really placing it where I normally would, but then I'm just smudging it out. All over the lid. Okay, so that is just that Hourglass eyeliner. So pretty. But let's go ahead and take a green shade. Let's take maybe this khaki shade here and add that to the lid. Pull that out a bit. This is a Chantecaille, shade and sweep brush. I'm just going to run this underneath as well. Let's take this and then put that on the lid. I'm not sure how light that's going to be. Let's try. I'm really wanting to do this one, but let me just see this lighter one first. Oh, that's pretty. So I'm going from like the center to more of the inner part of the eye. Yeah, this is one I took to the wedding. I wore this for the wedding. Okay, let me just run this brown shade. I think this is such a pretty one. This one in the crease. I'm going to also add some mascara here. Okay, going in next with the Nars palette. And there are a couple of colors that I am gravitating towards. It's usually these two right here. So I'm going to pick up mostly this shade right here. Yeah, see, for me, blush really makes a difference. Okay, I just want to add a little bit more of this green, one of the lighter greens, maybe this lighter green color right underneath. Just to kind of smudge that out a little bit. Just a little bit more green right underneath. Okay, and then let's go in with the lip. This is one of the Chanel shades, the ROUGE Allure L'Extrait, and this is in the shade, okay, it's so teeny tiny. I take a picture and then I enlarge it. 824, I think. By the way, if you're gonna ask me about my nail polish, I don't recommend this. It's one of those quick, it's like SC Express or something. I just need to get color on my nails really fast. I think it would be better if the brush was better on it, the applicator brush. It's really like uneven, so it's not the prettiest manicure, but it does add color. And that is it for the completed look. Like I said, less base makeup, but I really loved playing with the eyes. I think the green is always a beautiful shade, especially if you have brown eyes. Reminds me a little bit of that Byredo palette that they came out for the holidays last year with all the beautiful greens. Kind of reminds me of that, a little bit less intense, but still really beautiful, really wearable. But that is it for today's video, so please take care of each other, stay well. If you enjoyed this video, if you learned something, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and I will see you next time.